Sorry guys, just waiting for this. There we go. Hello everybody. Today I am just streaming myself working on my protest signs this evening. I'm only going to be on for a little while, probably about 50 minutes, just working on the one sign here. I finally was able to print off my thing for my other part of it, the big cardboard piece. I'm going to be sticking I have found to be I actually went online and found a list of different I guess, projects and different ministries and all sorts of things like different health ministries, different environmental ministries, legislative decisions, the justice system, all sorts of places where the current Ontario government has taken funding from. I have found this list on several sites. I even have, done the whole, stupid school project thing and written up a sites and sources page so that people can't dispute my facts. Hi. I see someone watching on Facebook. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting these on the cardboard poster, and basically that's gonna like hold all of this. So yeah, there's about 8 pages worth of stuff, including the sites and sources pages. Yeah, I found a lot. It was a really long list. So I've also added, there were some amendments that I found where there was actually a backlash that they had to cancel some of this stuff. So I have included that so that people aren't like, oh, they've done this and they've done that. I have included it. I made sure. And I put my own little funny like blurbs underneath some of these, like some of the stuff. It's like, why would you even not fund that? It makes no sense. So yeah, I've got a bunch of pages for that. Oh, thanks. Someone hearted this. I'm assuming it's the person who's currently watching. But yeah, I'm also going to throw up share the YouTube when it's done here. So anyway, so there's all that. Right now I'm just working on the one poster, which I'm going to be hopefully able to color, and I'm hoping to get out to protesting by the end of this week. Fingers crossed. We'll see. I can't exactly work on this stuff during the day because, well, children. When they're not here during the week, I can do it, but right now, long holiday, can only do this at night kind of thing. Okay, so now I'm on to the D is where I was about to start last time I left off here. Let's go to that. Maybe I'll always get this part done before the night ends. Maybe. We will see. I kind of wish I could listen to music right now, but that would be very distracting from the stream, unfortunately. But yeah. So here we go. This. So yeah, I've been working on some of my books the last little while. Just the one I was working on today was Origins for a bit. So as I said before, I'm working on the second book for that. The first one I've already sent out. I'll be sending out more of it, or more submissions for both of the ones that I finished as of the end of this month. And then I think my next deadline isn't until either mid or late November. So I'm sending them out in certain orders because of a certain reason. It is how long it takes them to get back to you. I don't want to limit myself and all that. I want to make sure that I've got it all lined up so I can pick the best contract kind of thing. Hopefully it'll work out that way. Not quite sure yet. Haven't gotten that far. Did I have any eyes on? No. I can just do the eyes straight up and down. That's what we'll do. No fancy little bits on the sides. Makes it easier anyway. Okay, line this up here. I roughly know how tall the letters need to be now. So I'm kind of aiming for that, but we'll see how it goes. As long as they're all roughly the same, that's the main thing, I guess. Gives you the right idea. Let's keep going here. Finish the I. Now I'm gonna last A for this word. In case you're wondering, this says hashtag real Canadian values, or is it, or it's going to anyway. Because, well, funding all that stuff properly, I believe, is proper values. I mean, a lot of those positions slash things that had the funding cut from them were essential services to social programming. Do you know how long the wait list is for people to get subsidized daycare? It's in the hundreds, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Actually, well, you would be quoting me, wouldn't you, at this point? Either way, I'm not quite sure on that one. I'm pretty sure it's in the hundreds last I checked. But either way, like, honestly, there shouldn't even be a wait list for these things. There should be enough, like, ability to provide that. Because at this point, in my humble opinion, things like daycare and education in general should be free. But unfortunately, they are not. Not a whole lot I can do about that at the current moment. But if I ever got the money, I certainly would. I don't know if I ever will, or when that'll be if I do. But hey, this might be a step in the right direction for all I know. At the very least, it'll get something noticed. And we'll see how that goes. Now, won't we? There we go. I think this A is going to be a little bit funky sided. Like, oh, whatever. Funky A in there. Why not? No one's really going to notice or care in a bit. Well, when you guys watch this and then commented, you probably would, but whatever. Like I said, feel free to comment, guys, if you want, or say something, talk to me on here. I'll address you as I can. Yeah, that does look funny. Yeah, whatever. Now, try the other end. Why is it keeps doing a weird on the Facebook Live? I don't know. The lighting keeps changing on it for some reason. All right, almost done this word. Maybe you guys will actually get to see me using coloring today. I don't know yet, though. Get that done. We're almost on the end here, guys. Sorry, trying to concentrate to actually get this somewhat proportionate for once. Trying to, anyway. If I will succeed, well, I guess you'll see if you see me downtown, won't you? Depending on who's watching, I don't even know what downtown to look for. And I should say. I won't say, because really, it's nobody's business. Although I guess you'll find out if you see me on the news or anything like that. But I don't know if this would go that big. We'll see. All right, so now it says Real Canadian on it. I don't know how you can see that on both, but it says Real Canadian. And now I just need to write values. And then I can color. Yay. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. So we're going to put, let's start a little bit out over here. Oops. There we go. Now we got no one on the Facebook and one person on the stream, so I guess that's good. Someone was already on Facebook. Let's see here. How long do I need to do this? But I know roughly how long I'm supposed to make these now. Since I do want to somewhat match up with what I got for my other sign. Since this has less words, so I can space it out a little better. Oh. How did I manage to, oh, we'll just keep it like that. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, keep going here. A little bit crooked, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Again with this white thing on there. You're hearing weird sounds. I think that's my deep freezer. I think. Okay. Let's show it again. Longer. Sorry for the sound there. Go get my other eraser. I'm working at the moment. Okay. Let's make this a little longer this way. And then make this. Sorry guys, trying to figure something out here. There we go. How did I manage that? Huh. Oh. Okay, it was. Alright, well, okay. What erasers are for. And why I'm using some pencil in the first place. Try this again. Okay. There we go. Okay, that looks stupid. All right, I'll run to the L. I end up kind of spacing this out weird, but whatever. We're getting it done, that's the main thing. Because I don't plan to get out to start doing this by the end of this week. What I'm aiming for anyway. So that's why I'm working on this right now rather than writing tonight. It's really hard times where I can write during the day too. Can't definitely work on this though, unfortunately. But hey, that's all right. Getting you done here. Oops, made that a little tall. That's okay. I'll fix it. Again with the very elongated letters. Might use a little funky looking, but I don't really care at this point. For anyone who's wondering, my shirt says "Stay Weird." This is actually my favorite shirt that I have right now. Upside down and backwards. Oh, I think it's cool. I show this the Facebook Live. Can't really see what I'm doing here, so let's move this down so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. That's better. And yes, in case you're wondering, this is my dining room. So the stuff on the old bookshelf there because we live in a tiny apartment currently anyway. Maybe one day that'll change. I don't know. See how all that goes. So getting you done. And we get yes, and we are going to be good. At least for this part. So I gotta color this all and get stuff cut up and glued and pasted and all that fun stuff you do. This sort of thing. So. Okay. Right. Okay. Zeta. Almost there. So we got a little bit of it. Try to do nice proportions. You're not really used to doing it. Honestly, I was never really good at this kind of stuff and like making it look all pretty. I get the facts, and it would be all, proper, but my artistic talents are very limited to my writing. But hey, we all have our own stuff we're good at, after all. So now for the S. Yeah, we're trying to do the box thing, even with the S. It's easier. And then we're done. Yay. Now I'm going to do this kind of step by step because I haven't done an S yet. Try to do this. Best I can here. Hmm. Sorry, guys. Just doing this properly here. And we got to make this the right size. Well, that's what I feel is the right size anyway. Yes. Oops. Put it over there. Oh, this hurts. I really shouldn't have to do this stuff, honestly, guys. I'm disabled. I'm one of the last people who have to do this stuff. It hurts my body so bloody bad. And I'm not just complaining, I'm being serious here. Sorry to move my neck weird, but it hurts. That's what people are probably watching that going like, why are you doing that? Well, I am done. Okay, real Canadian values right there, guys. Okay. Now that, since it's here right in front of us, let's start coloring. Now, should we get all the same color or should we make the hashtag black? I'm sure enough for you to vote on this, but there isn't. We're not at that stage yet. I guess we'll just go for the classic red Sharpie here. Easiest thing to do. So of course I'm going to outline this and then color it in as best I can with this Sharpie. Again, this is not going to be a work of art, guys. It's just going to do the job, which I am fine with. Now, since I don't want to have to go over this with eraser, I am trying to go over the pencil lines as best I can here. Just getting the hashtag done here. Almost done. I wonder if I should color it in first and then move on, or if I should just outline everything first and then color it in. I'm not sure which one would be more annoying at this point. Know what I'm saying? Although the smell of Sharpie is very, very pungent. Blech. Unfortunately, this is the easiest way to color those out. So, yeah, this is just basically colored in all once, all with the same kind of technique, sort of idea. I also wish I had someone to help me with this. Actually, I did something really interesting with the cardboard setup that I've got. I had my kids draw on it first, and then I'm going to put the writing over top and outline it. So that way people can be like, see, like, you know, where my priorities are, kind of thing. It's like, you know, I'd rather be home with my family or, you know, home doing stuff for them or with them. But, you know, there I am. Although my kids will be in school and my daughter, well, two of them will be in school or day, and the other two will be in daycare. But not everybody has those advantages, unfortunately. The only reason I have them is because I managed to be on the waiting list before things were slashed and have been able to keep things established. But honestly, everybody should be able to access these things, not just me. Yeah, or the people already on it. There should be enough of a budget to cover everybody. So I would definitely there's different ways to and better ways to get this deficit covered. Unfortunately, the government that got in Ontario is not the kind that's going to cover this properly. So, unfortunately, there's a lot going on right now that needs to be changed and have things done about it. But I'm not sure we're going about it the right way. Heck, I'm not even sure what way to go about it. But I know this isn't it. Well, what I'm doing is, but what the government is doing, not so much. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about that at the current moment, which is why I'm trying to sell books. Because once you get money, you can do a lot more things to help. And not only just help yourself, but help others too, which is what I plan to do once I get to a certain income amount, cover my family first and then do what I can to help out the world, that kind of thing. But I gotta get to that point first, which is gonna take a while. Coloring the hashtag here still. I hope this Sharpie doesn't run out before I'm done. This probably sounds terrible on the mics. I do apologize, but I am trying to just get this done in general. I don't know, maybe I'll color this in outside of the podcast, or not the podcast, the stream. Podcast. That's not what I'm doing, but yeah. So maybe I'll color this outside of the stream too, and then show it to you guys. Maybe just work on the other thing. I do, like I said, it's hard to work on this when you got kids running around. What time is it? 8:08? Yep. Okay, so we're just going to be doing this for a little bit longer, guys, probably about the next 20 minutes or so. Because I do want to have some time to myself today. Oops. A little bit outside the line there. I'm going to get off the lines here so I don't do that again. Just kind of go and fill in what I can that's extra here. That'll help me not color the wrong way. Smell. What? Not my thing. Well, honestly, I don't know anybody that enjoys the smell of Sharpie, though I'm sure there are people out there. I just remember the stupid comics and stuff back then, cartoon bits back in the day about getting high on dry erase markers. Those were so weird. So, well, still not many people watching, but that's okay. It is around Thanksgiving and it's Saturday, so hope everybody's busy with their families, and I can't say I blame them. Unfortunately, there's not enough on my family to get together for it. Used to when I was younger, but unfortunately, once my grandmother's passed, that kind of went by the wayside. And there's not much I can do about it now. So, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody else out there. Hope you guys are having a good time with your family, your friends, whoever you're with. With my own little family, at least my kids and my fiance. So, better than nothing. I'm quite happy to have at least them, at the very least. So, of course, I have other friends and family, of course, but like I said, there's just not enough of us to justify getting together for Thanksgiving, unfortunately, at this point. Maybe when my kids are bigger and they have their own families, that'll be a thing again. Although I don't know if my kids plan on having kids in this world. I don't really know if anybody does plan on having kids anymore. The way it's so messed up and everybody has all these opportunities taken away from them because of different types of oppression and things like that. I just don't understand why we can't strive to make everything more equal rather than less now. I mean, we were there for a while, I thought, and then nope. Yet again, we're one step forward, 10 steps back. A lot of religious stuff permeate government stuff. It ends up causing a lot of problems from what I've seen. Of course, that's just from what I've seen. That's my own opinion. And from the things I've watched, read, and researched on myself. I do a lot of my own research when it comes to things, so mind you, finding the articles again is a little bit harder said, or a little bit easier said than done, because it's been a long time since I've read some of this stuff. But I continue reading and updating my knowledge as I can. I find it best to do that. All right, well, this hashtag's almost all colored in, so that's good. I'm getting there, and I'm kind of rambling on. I do apologize. I'm trying to learn to talk better on here. And if you guys want to know anything about my books, I don't really know if I want to say what they're about really too much, because again, I don't want to spoil it. I've had a few test readers say it's pretty good. Oh, someone's tuned in here. Hello. Just working on my protest signs here. Kind of talking and stuff. Just color in the hashtag here. I'm almost done with this one little part. Just wish it didn't bother my hands so much to do this. But oh well. I hope you guys can hear me a bit better today. I am trying to talk a little louder than last time, although I'm not sure because the phone's all the way over there. So, and the YouTube is across from me. So let's just see here, and I will show you guys this hashtag when I'm done. So it's not the prettiest thing, but it's obviously a hashtag. So, or as I've said previously, a pound sign, as it was called when I was growing up, and a lot of people were growing up. I wonder what year it got changed from being called a pound sign to a hashtag. I know it happened in the last, like, probably decade. Well, yeah, obviously the last decade, but I wonder, like, when the first instance of someone, like, using or calling it a hashtag came up. I always kind of wonder about those weird little things, you know, like when did this occur in history or when did that occur in history exactly? I know usually you can find that stuff out somewhere, but I don't really feel like looking it up at the moment. Oh, and by the way, any of the stuff that I have information for here, feel free to distribute it. You can. I got it all off legitimate sources from what I could see. All right, so here's the hashtag so far. This big old hashtag there. Kind of lopsided and funny looking, but that's okay. How much more time do we have? All right, we still got a bit. All right, so let's get the R outlined here. So yeah, this is saying hashtag real Canadian values. So come in here. I feel this R is very, very like, let's just say it sticks out quite a bit. Almost looks like they are from freaking Team Rocket from Pokemon. Something like that anyway. I almost wonder if I should color in the middle of, like the R, middle of the R, middle of the hashtag, just make it stand out more. The other color I think to put in there is black, and I don't know if that would look too great. So yeah. But and for the what's gonna go on the other poster, the actual cardboard poster with the writing and stuff that I've printed off, I'm probably gonna title it something like "We Can Do Better Than This" or something like that. So anyway, you can't tell, I'm basically just trying to stir up whatever I can at this point because, well, someone's got to do it. Might as well be me. And a lot of people are like, why? You've got kids. And all this. People like, well, we live in Canada, so I'm not really worried about things like getting shot, unlike in the US. And I'm not really, well, I can't say all of the US. Some places are better than others. And really, they are trying to work on that now from what I've seen. So we'll see how that goes. Honestly, it sucks that that's going on. It really does. Like, that stuff should not be happening. Mass shootings and all that, that just plain old is just not something that should be happening. Like, after the first one, things should have changed, honestly, a lot more than they did. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why it's taking so long for these things to change. It's called money in the wrong hands. Fortunately, it's really hard to fix that when you're down at the bottom. But we'll see how that goes. So, I guess this is kind of my way of getting used to talking about this stuff and putting out how I am out there. But we'll see how that all goes. I know there's probably gonna be stuff that's brought up like here where they're like, why did you say that? It's like, well, I'm trying to only say things that are truthful, at least to me. I don't know if I'm gonna regret saying any of this later. I might. I don't know yet. There's plenty of people out there that have regretted a lot of things they've said online, and but all those Twitter things that go on, those Twitter feuds and whatnot, and things people have said that have stayed on the internet for Lord only knows how long, and they get surfaced on weird chat rooms and things. I don't know if that'll ever happen to my stuff, being the day and age that it is, but it could. Mind you, I don't know how much stuff I've written on the internet that's ended up anywhere. I don't see how much of it could even be linked back to me. And really, when I think about it, I don't think I ever posted anything that was too bad. I mean, I'm sure there's something out there that would be like, oh my God. There probably is. The only thing I can think of would be there are some pictures of me from a bar that are kind of but they're not like, oh, really bad. So I look at those and be like, hey, what the heck were you doing? But it's like, that's not a lot compared to some people. And really, I was young. I was stupid. I think I was like 21 in those photos. So, right, on the, like I said, I'm not going to bother erasing the pencil. I'm just not. I'm just going to get this all nice and colored in and done. I will show you guys how far I've gotten before going off the stream. So that way you can see my progress kind of thing here and actually see what it says. You can't really see it when it's just a pencil. So there we go. Now I'm coloring in the. So someone's been watching on the YouTube almost this entire time. Wonder who it is. No, either way. It's nice to know at least someone's watching. Although for all I know, it's just someone doing regulatory stuff who's just watching it to watch it to make sure it meets community guidelines and stuff. That is a thing. And since I specifically list politics, well, it's understandable why they would watch. Again. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, you can kind of see what I'm doing on there. Okay. This one you can now, definitely. These lovely, lovely giant red letters. And like I said before, no one has to join me for this protest. I don't expect any help with this. This is something I've decided to just do all on my own. If anybody does wish to join me, you can feel free. I have looked up how to do this for myself. If you want to look it up with me, go ahead. Oh, someone else is watching on the live. Hi. Yeah, just working on my protest signs here, guys. Coloring all this in here. Now that I finally got all the pencils on. Got it all nice and spaced out, and at least it's getting there. I'm hoping to get out by the end of the week because there's an election going on the 21st. By the way, go out and vote. Please go out and vote. Very important. And make sure you vote for someone that's actually going to help this country, not hinder it or, do stuff to it that's bad. I'm not going to name any specific parties or anything like that because I do not want to have it seem like I have a political agenda other than improving the entirety of this country and, well, the planet in general. See how that goes, though. Again, I would need money and means to do so, and maybe if my book ever gets anywhere, I will, since that's kind of the plan. Put my money where my mouth is kind of deal, which I do plan to do. Of course, I plan to provide for my family within a certain amount for that and such. So once I get to that point, then after that, that's when all the money starts flowing. Everybody else, people are sitting there going like, well, how much do you plan to keep for yourself? How much do you plan to wait till? And it's like, I have a very specific number in my head, but I don't want to say what it is till I'm sure of all the expenses at the time once I get to a certain point. Once I figure that out, then we can go from there. Because you know what? It's a lot of money to have a house, to look after 4 kids, to, do the things that we want to be able to do every now and then. I would like to, I've never been on a vacation except for once when I was here really young with my own parents. That's something I would like to do. And I like to take my kids to do it. I also want to finish up doing a few other things that need to get done in my personal life that I will not talk about on here, but unfortunately require money to get done, which I am currently in the process of saving up as little bits as I can over time to get them done. Honestly, if I had had the money sooner, I would have started this process probably a good 2 years ago, but it is what it is. I just have to fill out a whole bunch of paperwork and send it all into the proper place. So, we're almost done the E here, guys. Almost done. There. Oh. Now for the A. All my A's look really different and weird, but whatever. I said I wasn't going for wholly aesthetically pleasing, you know? Just gotta work. Like it's a do or die art project for some university or college major. Not that I wouldn't love to be able to go back to college, but that ain't happening. Don't got the money and don't got the time. The little time I do have, I spend doing this stuff. And, well, I'm not looking after my kids. I'm doing chores or attending to my own needs. So, and those things are unfortunately more important to fulfill first and foremost because my main job is looking after my children. So, that any parent's main job should be and should be able to be. Fortunately, that's not always the case, as we know in this society, but you know what? Maybe we can change that. Maybe. I don't know yet. Let's see how it all goes. But hey, if I ever get the money, I guess we'll all find out, won't we? What's missing here? So I'm gonna go till about 8:30 here, guys. So I've still got about 7 minutes to go here. 8, and might be able, might, if there's enough time, finish the L. And hopefully, if I have time, I will be streaming tomorrow night as well. Working on this, like I said. Although I might do the other part. I'm not sure if I'll do it when the kids are awake or not, or I might just do some of it while I'm winding down for the night, watching stuff, just to get it done, like I said. So, we're almost on the 8 here, guys. I think this thing is starting to run out. It's really not wanting to color as much anymore, or at least not as dark. And my fiance is sighing into the fridge for some reason.
Hungry.
Apparently he's hungry. Anyway, alright, on to the L. Here. The L is really easy to color in. So it shouldn't take very long. Some letters are easier to color in than others because some you don't really worry about getting outside the lines and blocking. Others though, because they're so close together, you do. You gotta have some control on what you're doing. I think we're gonna get this all done, guys. Okay. What's on here on the cell? Okay. So now, okay. Oh, still. Okay. So let's get started. Let's see what we still can here, guys. All right. What's going on, huh?
Nothing, just reading. Looks good.
Thanks.
Other than everything you do, it looks good.
No, it doesn't.
Well, to me, it does.
No, that's you.
This is true. I'm kind of biased.
I'd say.
Love you, honey.
Love you too. All right. So let's get this. See. I did have other ideas for this guy, like maybe doing it in rainbow and stuff, but as I said, even though I am LGBT, I do not represent all of the LGBT community, so I don't want to get on anybody's bad side by putting the rainbow on here or anything like that. So, let's see here. I'm just hoping the weather's nice for when I plan to do this. It's gonna suck. I'm not gonna be able to go out if it's raining, unfortunately. Snowing, technically, yes, but that would suck. I have a circulation problem. So we're going to figure that one out when the time comes. Considering I can't bring my laptop out in the cold. But I can still stand there with the sign, just for a little while. So, I'm not in a position to just stand there all day, but I will stand there for as long as I can, as often as I can. Every day that I can. So, let's see how it goes and see what happens and go from there. Whether or not it yields any results, well, we shall find out, won't we? 2 more minutes. It seems to take me about 2 minutes per letter, depending on the complexity. At least that appears to be the case. Just getting this A Canadian. I do have to wonder who's watching on YouTube. It doesn't really tell you these things. And there's no comments, so. But whatever. Again, like I said, probably just someone monitoring it because it says political. It's one of those Canadian standards people. Well, whatever. Let's A down quickly and we'll get going off of here. We're guys wondering about the different sounds. I tend to fill in different near the edges so that I don't end up going outside the lines. Whereas in the middle, I just kind of willy-nilly color in. Not the prettiest way to do it, but it's effective. I don't know how effective, honestly. I'm not really a person that does this regularly. Again, the smell is really, really bad. My hand's really hurting now. There we go. Alright, so now it's 8:30. Pencil. Oh, so now it's 8:30. So I'm going to pack my stuff away. Show you guys how far I've gotten on this. As you can see, it says hashtag real on the seat, and that part's all colored in. With that, I will leave it. Excuse me. I will leave it here. I bid you all a good night and a happy Thanksgiving. I will see you tomorrow.